That was.
Did it even go down? It didn't even go down.
No, it didn't. I got like a little butter wheel, and then.
Hey, hi, Jack Stack Bar. Hey, what's up? Are you still on here? Hi. And me. Hey, it's going good, man. How'd you find my channel, man? Hey, it's going really good. Oh, just browsing. Front page of YouTube. Hey, I made the front page of YouTube? All right. That's cool. Recommended. Oh, well, that's cool. I'll have to check my phone here in a minute. Oh, hold on. I can check my TV. Let me see if it's on my TV. I have YouTube TV. Hey, Big Bomber. Well, I kind of feel special. Recommended. I don't see it on that screen, but then again, that doesn't mean anything. Anyway, so, oh, my night's been really good. I'm kind of paying for going to Arby's tonight. Fuck. I've been doing really good at eating healthy. And what am I wearing? I'm wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants, dude. What's the tattoo? This. It's a rose inside of a heart with some tribal on either side, and then a little lightning bolt on the bottom of it. Now I've got a couple more tattoos. I've got this one. Little rose with I don't know if you can see it, but there used to be like a little star or something in there. That one's old. This one and this one were done by the same tattoo artist. And then this one I got done in Vegas at a tattoo shop by Circus Circus. I want to get another one. I like roses. Okay. I would start small if you're not used to pain, Jack. Like like the one here or here, something small like that to start off with. Hey, Johnny, what's up? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. I heard my live stream was on the recommended page. What does my shirt say? It says, Save Kansas. Because Kansas is a kind of a messed up state some days and some weeks. We need all the saving we can get. Johnny, I went to Arby's tonight, and honestly, my stomach hurts. I should have never got that stupid milkshake. Or those damn mozzarella sticks. Big Mama, what's happening in Kansas? We are like it's soggy here. It's horrible. Yeah, Johnny, I wished I would have just not went to Arby's. I should have went healthier and went over to walked across the street and went to McAllister's or walked across the street to even Texas Roadhouse. Oh, how did that go, Johnny? Yeah, Jack, no doubt. It's so friggin' soggy here. I was going to transplant some pepper plants today, but the ground is so soggy that I can't even do anything with it right now. Excuse me. Were they really bad lab results, Johnny? Or kind of a mixed bag? No, Jack, I don't live on a farm. I live in a townhouse complex. But I kind of own my own little spot in the front of the house, so in front where I live at. My last T4 results were low enough that they lowered my dosage on my levothyroxine. Jack, I'm trying to eat. What is that? Levothyroxine? It's a medicine for people that have hypothyroidism. Oh, hell, that's no good. I wouldn't wish shingles on my worst enemy. Jack, hypothyroidism is when your thyroid produces too much thyroid and it messes up your metabolism and your weight, your thermostat, and because your thyroid controls everything in your body. And if it's out of whack, your whole system can be out of whack. So mine has always been high. At one time or another, it was like 10.8, which is really off the charts. The lowest it's been is 0.1. Your thyroid levels? Oh man, dude, don't kid like that. Thyroid levels aren't nothing to joke about. My TSH, I think that's just the overall TSH, Johnny. I'll have to look at my lab results. I was going to do another video on lab tests. Can I see your thyroid? My thyroid's right here, dude. Your thyroid's right there too. If it feels swollen, your thyroid's probably jacked up. Can I see your thyroid inside? No, you can't see my thyroid inside. That's impossible. Unless I have an x-ray machine or a CAT scan. Sorry. Hi, whispers in the wind. I know you from another name over on the Crockers family page. Oh, dude, man, I feel like having a big old Arby's vomit fest. I should have never went to Arby's. I wanted to go to Spangles, but Spangles doesn't have the E-Rose anymore, which I love. And so I don't go to Spangles anymore because they don't have the E-Rose. No. You're messing with me. There's no Jones barbecue and foot massage. I will. I'll look it up. You rubs your feet while you eat. Oh. Then I need to go get me some Jones. I need to be massaged while I'm eating. That sounded so wrong. This is the one thing I refuse to give up. And before YouTube decides to give me any kind of weird copyright strikes or anything, I'm not endorsing Diet Pepsi. I'm not a paid sponsor or anything. I'm just saying I'm not giving up my Diet Pepsi being a hypothyroid. It ain't happening. I've given up everything else. You know, I don't know if the aspartame, which is the sweetener in it, I don't know if it has any effect on thyroid at all. That could be something I could research later. No, that's not why I still have hypothyroidism. It's kind of one of those things. Once you get it, you can't. I don't care if they say, "Oh, I cured it naturally with this, that, and the other." Once you have it, you never really get rid of it. You have to manage it for the rest of your life. It's like cholesterol and diabetes. Johnny, you still on here? If you are, hey, sometime you'll have to shoot me your lab results over on Facebook. We'll have to share stories or compare notes or however you want to say it. So, what part of the country are you from, Jack? And Nee and Big Mama? Whispers? I don't know if you can whisper on YouTube. Just message me on Facebook sometime. Yeah. Oh, Whispers. Oh, Johnny, Whispers is Whispers is from the Crockers Homestead family group. Sorry, it took me a second after she said something to put that together. So Johnny's Johnny's Tiny Creekside Cottage and Whispers in the Wind uh, are on a Facebook group with me that I found through YouTube, the Crocker Family Homestead Facebook group. And if you do ever, if you do a search on YouTube, you'll have to check out uh, the Crocker Homestead. They're pretty cool people. They're 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 young adults that are living life on their own terms. Farming, no less. Homesteading, which is really cool. Okay, I'll check my messenger here in a little bit. Yeah, Whispers, I've done research on aspartame too, but nothing wakes me up in the morning the way a cold Diet Pepsi does. Nothing keeps me going through the day like Diet Pepsi does. I've tried the green tea, I've tried even coffee. Coffee doesn't do anything for me except make me sleepy. And even if I put stuff in it, I'm like, by the time I put all the stuff in it to make it to where it's not so warm and where I can actually drink it, um, it doesn't do anything for me. So, like I said, it's just the one thing I can't give up, and I'm not planning on giving up anytime soon. But I have cut down sugar a lot. I have cut down, um, with the exception of the nasty milkshake I had at Arby's tonight. But um, I have cut my sugar down almost 75%. Sugar is in everything. I've even uh, changed how I prepare like spaghetti. Oh, okay. Well, we're good. We're back. You're back. It's okay. Um, but yeah, like spaghetti sauce, or pasta sauce. Really pay attention to the sugar in that and the serving size. So what I do now, instead of just throwing the whole thing in there, like you know how you mix up your pasta sauce and your ground beef or whatever. What I do now is I take and saute my all of the vegetables I'm going to use in my meat sauce first, and then I fry up my meat. I put that off to the side. I heat up my pasta sauce and my stewed tomatoes or whatever it is in a separate pot, and I cook my spaghetti in a separate pot. And then what I do is I take about a cup of the meat mixture and I put it on top of my spaghetti after I dish the spaghetti out, and I put whatever serving size the spaghetti sauce calls for, like I used this last time, I think was a store-bought Hy-Vee brand, or maybe it was a store-bought Kroger Dillon's brand. It called for a half a cup or the serving size was a half a cup. So I took a measuring cup and I put a half a cup of the sauce on top of the meat mixture and the spaghetti, and then just fixed it that way. And I do that with everything as much as I can. I read the labels and um, uh, pay attention to the serving sizes now. That's helped a lot. And I guess and it's the weirdest thing that it was the straw that kind of broke the camel's back with me. Um, I was watching Dr. Oz one day, and they were talking about Parmesan cheese. Okay, yes, of all things, Parmesan cheese was the thing that woke me up. Um, they were saying that there's wood pulp and your Parmesan cheese and a lot of your cheese mixes. They said it helps bind it together and keep moisture out. And I was just like, no, they're joking. So I went in and I read the label on my Parmesan cheese container, and sure enough, they were absolutely seriously right. So I was just like, ew, that's gross. No wonder why I always feel so yucky after I eat spaghetti and meat sauce. So I stopped using Parmesan cheese. After I stopped using Parmesan cheese, then I started to feel better after eating the spaghetti and meat sauce. The other thing that I do is I do a lot of grilling on my Foreman grill. You can do more than hamburgers on those Foreman grills. You can do short ribs. You can do lean cuts of chicken, steak, shrimp, salmon, small cuts of pork. I mean, it's the possibilities are endless. And I've tried to really cut out the processed foods. I don't eat as much processed foods as I used to. I also present beverage excluded. I do drink a lot of my water out of when I do drink water, I try to drink it out of glass containers, because a lot of your drinking containers aren't BPA free, and there's if the BPA in your plastics is a inflammatory on the thyroid. So you want to drink your water out of BPA free containers. Mason jars, coffee mugs, BPA free plastic drink tumblers, that kind of thing. They also make BPA free water filtration pitchers. Friend of mine got me one. I don't use it as much as I should, but I drink spring water instead of tap water. There's a lot of stuff damaging chemicals in tap water that irritate and inflame your thyroid. So I stopped drinking water out of the tap. I only use it to cook with or do dishes. And really, that's about it. That's a lot of the changes that I've made. And it takes work. And for anybody that's still on, if you want to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I go live again or when I upload new content. I'm trying to get to my first 100 subscribers so I can get a custom URL. And then I'm going to be working on 1,000 so that I can get, so I can go live from my phone. I think it's a huge threshold to meet, but I need a new challenge because, I mean, I did blogging for a long time and I got my blog up to page rank 3. And so now I'm working on doing something different and doing YouTube. I'm going to probably hop off here in about 3 more minutes, folks. My neighbor walked down the sidewalk here a little bit ago while I was talking to my laptop. I'm hoping he doesn't think I'm weird or something. Well, he already thinks that probably thinks I'm weird. We've been living next to each other since 2007. Living next to each other-ish since 2007. That's, no, wait. Yeah, that's about right. Because we both moved in here about the same time. Moved in this complex about the same time. Well, guys, I'm going to end this, and thank you for the ones that tuned in. If anybody's still on here, subscribe to my channel, please. And I'm going to have some pre-recorded content coming up, probably here in the next couple of days. And I'll probably go live again next week. So I'm gonna have something a little bit more better prepared for a live. I just wanted to kind of do something impromptu tonight, see who all came on. And so have a good night, folks, and I will talk to you guys again soon.